Hey there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I am so super excited to be live with you today. Come on in, everybody. First of all, happy 2020. Welcome. We've crossed over and made it into 2020. So I want to say happy new year to you. Happy 2020 to you. I hope that your day has been an amazing day as we are in day number one of a totally new year, a totally new decade, and it's absolutely amazing and super exciting. The possibilities are limitless. So many amazing things I'm expecting for myself. I'm expecting for you to take place in this year, in this decade. And so I'm so super excited about that. So I wanted to jump on the first day of the year, kind of to jumpstart some things. First of all, to say hello again. I'm Tammy Durden. Hey, Rhonda, thank you so much for jumping on. I'm Tammy Durden, international speaker, best-selling author, and image coach. What women hire me to do is to help them upgrade their image, to elevate their style. And so I am the image maker. In this 2020, for those of us who are aspiring for more, to do better, to be greater, to go higher in our lives, it's so super important that we start the year off with vision. Hey, Zena, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're off to a fabulous 2020. I know we're just coming off the holidays and we've had some good food, some good fun, some good fellowship with family, but it's time to get back to it, right? And I know some of us took a little time to plan and prepare for this new year, 2020, this next decade that we've now crossed over into. And some of us have not done preparation, and that's okay. Just know that it's not too late. You know, we have time to get on it, to jump with it, and do what we need to do to ensure that this year, 2020, looks a lot different from 2019, to ensure that this decade, the next 10 years, is absolutely amazing and is more abundant, more prosperous, than the last 10 years of our lives. I know we had some changes and challenges the last 10 years, some disappointment, some hurt, some loss. A lot of things took place. But how many of you know it is time to step up and step out into greater? And so now is the time to plan, to prepare, to set our expectations, to set our goals, and to set our vision to see what it is that we want to see happen in our lives. We've got to have vision. The Bible talks about vision, write the vision, make it plain. And so it's so important to have vision and to have a written vision. So you've got to see it on the canvas of your imagination before you can actually see it manifest in your lives. And so with that being said, start thinking about your vision. My question for you today is, what do you see in your life in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself? Hey, Pastor Dimison, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you. I hope that you're off to a wonderful new year. Kiva, hey Kiva, how are you? Happy New Year to you. I hope that you're off to an amazing new year. Curtis and Kiva, hope that you're off to an amazing new decade. I'm so excited about that. I was just talking about that. We have a whole new decade, the next 10 years ahead of us. And so it's so important that we begin it with vision. You know, my question is, hey, Kelly, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're off to an amazing new year. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please go ahead and like, tag, share the broadcast with someone else. We're talking about vision late this New Year's Day evening. Hey, Kenneth, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you, Kenneth. I hope that you have had a fabulous New Year day so far. And so we're talking about vision. So we have a blank canvas set before us. And so the question is, what do you see happening in your life in the next 10 years, this next decade? What do you see? Because if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. What do you see? And it begins with vision. What do you see for your life, for your family, for your business, for your career? What do you see? What do you see? One thing that I see is me consistently getting a manicure, because this is a hot mess. I know. I'm being totally honest and real. I wear my natural nails. And so in this new year, one of my goals is to consistently get a manicure because this is a hot mess. That's important. That's a part of my image and who I am. And if I'm going to be the image maker, I need to make sure my image is intact. So for me, that's part of my vision, to make sure to be intentional about showing up the right way in the world. Hey, Rodney Dupree, how are you? Happy New Year. I hope that you're off to a happy New Year. Hey, Derek, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you, Derek. I hope that you are off to a new year. It is 2020. We've crossed over into a new year, a new decade. And again, my question for you is, what do you see for yourself? Not only in 2020, but what do you see in the next 10 years for yourself, your family, your career, your business? It begins with vision. So we have to have vision for our lives. What does that look like? You see, again, you have to see that thing on the canvas of your imagination before you can actually see it manifest in your life. What do you see for yourself? What do you see? And so I want to personally invite you this year, we're in 2020 now, at the end of the month, on January 25th, we're having a vision board party. It's the See Your Way to Success Vision Board Party. This year, we're actually hosting it in Wichita, Kansas. However, we have virtual tickets to the vision party. All you have to do, you can attend virtually with us live from the comfort of your own home. Gather all of your supplies, get a poster board, pen, some glue sticks, a couple of magazines, and I will virtually walk you through creating your very own vision board. That's taking pictures, that's taking affirmations, putting it on a board of the things that you really want to see come to pass in your life. That vision board is going to allow you to have a visual. So every day you can meditate, you can look at your vision board. It helps you keep accountability to yourself. It helps remind you of what you're expecting to accomplish in your life. So I love vision boards. So be sure to go to bit.ly/seeyourway2020 and get registered for the vision board party coming up at the end of the month. It's only $20 for your virtual ticket. Again, just you can go to the dollar store, grab a few supplies, get a couple of magazines, and sit with us virtually for the vision board party, because it's so important to have your vision intact. We're in January. So now since the vision board party is the 25th, it's towards the end of January, what that does is it gives you time to start thinking about it. Take some quiet time. Whenever you do self-care or meditation or your quiet time, whatever your practice is, start thinking about, what do I really want to see happening in my life in the next 10 years? You know, what are my goals? Am I shooting for millionaire status? Do I want to be married? Me. Do I want to be married? Do I, where do I see myself? Do I want X amount of dollars in my bank account? Do I want to retire? Whatever it is. So start thinking about those things. And when you think about it, take the limits off. Hey, Maverick. Hey, cousin. Thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year to your cousin. I hope you're off to a great 2020. We've crossed over. And so we're talking about vision. Again, bit.ly/seeyourway2020. You can join the vision board party with us virtually. If you're in the Wichita, Kansas area, I'm coming for you. I'm going to be there with Miss Christy Arno. We'll be hosting the vision board party together in Wichita, Kansas. But guess what, family? Virtually, you can join the vision board party. Of course, we'll give you instructions on how to join. You get a chance to be a part of our private Facebook group talking about vision. It's going to be amazing. bit.ly/seeyourway2020. So why vision is so important? Again, you have to see where you're headed in your life. You got to see it on the canvas of your imagination before it can actually manifest in your life. And so vision boards play a great part in that. So now take this time over the next couple of weeks. If you haven't already, some people were proactive in December and already thinking this thing out. But start thinking about it. Where do I see myself in the next 10 years? What does that look like? What do I see for my children? How do I want to be? Do I want to become a better me? What does that look like? Maybe you want to go back to school and get your degree. Whatever it is, Take the limits off. You know, if money's, just think of it without money being an issue or any of that. What is it? Maybe you want to be in a financial position to be able to take care of your elderly parents. Whatever that is, start thinking about that, because that puts you in a mindset of, this is where I'm headed. That helps you to start setting goals for where you're headed, but you've got to have vision first. Hey, Mary, thank you so much for joining. Hey, Mary Maverick's on with us. That's my family, y'all. And so Happy New Year to you, Mary. I hope that this year, and to all of you all, I hope that this year, this decade, brings amazing blessings, prosperity. Your goals and dreams will be accomplished. The desires of your heart will be received. But let's start expecting it. Let's start believing it. And most importantly, let's start seeing it. And it begins with vision. We're in January, so now is the time to set your vision, not only for this year, 2020, but to set it for the next upcoming decade. Now, is it set in stone and will never change? No, that's the beauty of vision. The things that life is dynamic, it's always changing, it's always evolving. And so what we set this year, so I have a vision board and there are things on it, but from year to year, I update my vision board. If you'll be at the vision board party with us, you'll get to see, I have a few boards. You'll get to see a few of my boards and what that looks like and all that good stuff. I'll show you how to create a vision board at the vision board party. I will talk about why it's important. I'll show you how to create it and all of that good stuff. So be sure to go to bit.ly/seeyourway2020. Whether you're in Wichita or whether you're across the country or across the world, you can join us virtually. It's only $20. Grab your supplies in the comfort of your own home. I'll walk you through, and you'll be in the room virtually with the rest of us at the party, and we'll walk through that vision board. It's going to be amazing, and you will get yourself set up not only for 2020, but your vision set up for the next decade. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Hey, Baron, thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. So listen, I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes. Thank you for hanging on with me. Again, Happy New Year, 2020, blessings and abundance to all of you. Think about your vision. Think about what you want. Think about where you want to be. Take the limits off. Dream big. Think high. This is our time. This is our year. This is our decade to grow, flourish, and be our highest and best self. It's our time. So let's get ready and let's make it happen. So if you're on live with me, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, tag, and share the broadcast with someone else. If you're watching the replay, I equally appreciate you. Hey, Katrina Moore, we're wrapping up, sis. Happy New Year to you. I hope that you are off to a great 2020 and an amazing new decade. Be sure to watch the replay. I gave some great tips about vision. So if you're watching on the watch party with me, thank you for joining the party. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. Make sure I'll be also having a book tour for my new book, I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through, 7 Ways to Turn Your Mess into a Masterpiece. I will probably very well be coming to a city near you. Just finished up in December in Atlanta and Houston. My Houston family showed me so much love. Thank you all. Love you all. I'll be heading to Austin on the 18th of January, so save the date for that, and you'll see the location and information about that pretty soon. Some other places I'll be going: Kansas, Dallas, California, San Francisco, California, Oakland, California, and more to come. So I thank you all. I love you. I appreciate all of the love and support, and I pray that I am continuing to be a blessing to your life and adding value in your life. So again, Happy New Year. Have a wonderful 2020, a great next decade, and I'll see you next time. Have a great one. Good night.